Today, we will be unboxing the entire set of the Cartoon Network figures in collaboration with Burger King. I would love to tell you you could run to Burger King right now and pick up all of these, but unfortunately, they hate you. And they also hate me because they did not release this here in the US. This was exclusive to Brazil. I don't know why, for some reason, the map from Call of Duty Favela came to my mind at the same time as Fast and the Furious. If you live in Brazil, just know from an outside view, that was your representation for me. And now this, I need to get more culture. So we will be opening up all of them. But before we do that, let's check out the first series they did, because this is actually series number 2. In series number 1, they released Johnny Bravo.
Actually, she's right, Johnny. You're fat.
I'm huge. That's all that matters.
Rigby from Mordecai and Rigby, which is actually like one of the best Rigby figures they ever did. Oh! Cow from Cow and Chicken. Reboot Ben 10. Ooh, reboot. No, I'm just kidding. He's cool. Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, what does this button do? Excuse me.
Finn from Adventure Time. And Grim from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
It's punching me kidneys, man.
And Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Blue. And only one Powerpuff Girl, Blossom. So yeah, series 1 is incredible. These things are super heavy duty. They're not like cheap meal toys. I would say they're better than the meal toys we even got back in the 2000s. Heck, I'd say these are better than some of the $10, $20 figures we get nowadays. They're really, really solid, and I cannot wait to get into these. A lot of people were complaining about the fact that we didn't get series 1 in the US, and they were like, here's the second finger. Ryan blurred it, but my fingers were never doing anything. But it's sad. Let's check them out. So first off, let's start off with one that I have to get out first. Let's take a look. And also, we're going to be unboxing something very, very special, a brand new grail to the collection somewhere later in this video. So stay tuned. But we got Mordecai. Yeah, we did.
Don't get too close now, Pop.
Man, it's ostracing with the balls. Why do you gotta lie to me, dude?
We got Mordecai to go with the freaking Rigby. I'm not gonna lie, the Mordecai looks like way too chill. Ryan, can we Photoshop what his eyes would have looked like if they were fully open? I feel like if they were fully open, it kind of might have looked weird, but he does look kind of like he's in Riz mode, you know, like he's trying to impress Margaret, where Rigby kind of has that stop talking kind of mood. But yes, I am a huge regular show fan. It is my favorite Cartoon Network show of all time, so I can't wait to add both these to my regular show collection. And I think that's what they kind of tried to do with this set, was to kind of like put in some of the characters that we missed in the first one. So of course, since we got Ben the first time, we had to get Gwen, Kevin. Who do you think? It is Better Ben. They actually made the original Ben here. So you have the reboot Ben and the regular Ben. So you guys let me know, which Ben 10 are you picking? Ben with shorts, Ben with slacks. But I just love the art style of the original Ben 10. It has nothing to do with it being a reboot. I actually think the reboot Ben 10 isn't that bad. I just think the animation style for that first Ben 10, oh man, it was like almost, it felt like a lot of the superhero shows at that time, like Justice League, Static Shock. So when they made it like a super, or it was already a Western show, but like super Western animated with the reboot, it just didn't hit the same. So I'm super pumped. Also a big Ben 10 fan, so I'm glad to add that one. Since we didn't get the other Powerpuff Girls, now we have Buttercup.
The feel, the taste, the smell, the power. I now understand why Mojo's always robbing banks.
Well,
I need more.
And this is not the reboot Buttercup. This is the original Buttercup as well. Typically the reboot one has like a little cowlick up here, which I don't even know what a cowlick is. Like, why do we call that little hair that never goes down a cowlick? So we have Buttercup as well as Blossom now. They are absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna put series 1 inside of this box here so I don't get them mixed up, but I also want to grab them from time to time. Came with this big, and whenever you get something overseas, it comes like this huge piece of paper. Like, oh my god. Ugh. Like, what even is all this? I assume it just, like, what? Just to ship some, like, oh my, the logistics. Look at how much paper there is. It pretty much just says this is not a bomb in several different ways. Let us through. It's not a bomb. It is the bomb, but it is not a bomb. These are overly priced meal toys. I paid way too much for these. So if you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it because I wanted us to all be able to, you know, vicariously experience this through the channel. And I'm debating if it was worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm really enjoying these figures, but hopefully you think it's worth it. Okay, so we have Blossom, we have Buttercup, and now we finally have my favorite. So I think when the first series came out, there was a lot of people, and it's funny because there was a lot of people in the US complaining about it who didn't even have access to them in the first place. But if you look at the comments of like the posts when they were posted, like Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, number 1 complaint, is it here in the US? And then people asking and not getting an answer. And then number 2 was, oh, where's the rest of the Powerpuff Girls? So, not realizing that there was like Rigby without Mordecai, there was Dexter without Dee Dee. They can only fit so many, right? But bam, now we have the Bubbles, my favorite of the Powerpuff Girls. She is so freaking cute. And man, they look so good with each other. I'm glad that they didn't change the art style like drastically or at all really between the first and second series. This really makes me want them to do a series 3. I still think there's a ton of characters. Like we could get a Mojo Jojo from this one. From every one that we see, we could have added somebody. Like I said, we could have added a Gwen next time, a Max Tennyson, or for the people like me, I would love a Rust Bucket, which coincidentally is also what I call my air fryer. I really should replace that at some point. And then a freaking Benson would go so freaking hard. I mean, they could do anybody for regular shows. Are they articulated? No. He's just like really got like a sideways pose. But I mean, it would be really cool to see I'm still over here trying to see if they're articulated. I mean, anything's articulated if you're brave enough. But anyway, I would love to see a series 3. That was the point. And because everybody was complaining about them not having, you know, the other Powerpuff Girls, they brought Blossom back again. What do companies not understand, like, what we mean when we're complaining? Like, it's just like, yes, we're complaining, which probably shouldn't be the thing, but at least understand why we're complaining. So, in Series 1, people were upset because they couldn't get all 3 of the Powerpuff Girls, but you had Blossom in the first one, so I don't think anybody was like, oh, bring her back again for another one. Like, that way we could have 2 Blossoms. I think that people just wanted to complete that set. So this was a real missed opportunity to have another. I mean, maybe that's the reboot, you know, of Blossom. I don't even think that's the case though. Really a missed opportunity to bring another Blossom into the series. The Ben with the original Ben, I kind of understand, you know, a little bit, but I think a Mojo would have been way cooler than adding a 3rd or 2nd Blossom. I mean, Series 3 will get a 3rd Blossom, I'm sure. I'm gonna save the best one for last because this is like the one that I think is so freaking peak. And like I said, we also have a mystery unboxing that I can't wait for you guys to see. But let's see here. Next up, okay, you know, you can't talk about the newer age of Cartoon Network without including Steve in here.
Save your strength. You're up against one of the Earth's greatest trapping technologies, the child safety lock.
No, how could you do this to me?
I'm not gonna lie, Steven's belly button kind of freaks me out, you know? I get it, he's got a gem for a belly button, but how does he clean around that thing? I just imagine this disgusting. Let's not get into it. Ugh, it's okay, he's animated, we don't have to worry about that. You're great, Steven. And Steven's actually solo. He didn't complete any sets, but this one does complete another set. So this is the Jake. I didn't know he had the BMO with him. The Jake with BMO.
I killed Jake! Yay, BMO!
How freaking cute is that? Oh my goodness. So we have the Finn and Jake, and then he has a little BMO. Like, and there's actually another one that's doing something similar to this. They should like do this with all of them. I mean, honestly, maybe since Series 1, they should have like had the character holding like some kind of little thing or trope to the show. And Finn is kind of holding the sword here, so that's pretty cool. So we have the Finn and Jake with BMO. Okay, and then we are completing the Dexter line here with the very nonchalant, like she looks like she's freaking hypnotized or had dad's trophy fell on her head or something.
Clumsy me! That's trophy!
But nonetheless, still cool. And that goes with the Dee Dee. So I don't know what her eyes are just, there's something off about them. Like, what is it though? What is wrong with her? I think it's the lack of a pupil. I think that the fact that she has no pupil, can we Photoshop a pupil, Ryan? Still weird, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Something's off about her. I just can't put my finger on it. Well, I mean, yeah, I have all three of my, like 4 fingers on it actually, but like, you know what I mean, figuratively. Then next up, to be honest, I'm surprised they even did one of these. The fact that they did 2 of them, very, very cool. This is the chicken to go with Cow and Chicken. So I don't even think most people even watch Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken was a show that kind of, from its inception, was kind of like a random time slot filler show. Like, I love Cow and Chicken. It was like Cartoon Network's version of Ren and Stimpy.
We've got a nude.
Yeah?
I call the chicken!
But it really didn't get nearly as much airtime as a majority of the shows like Johnny Bravo, Dexter, Ed, Edd and Eddy, or the other shows that are out at that time. And that's another one. How did we have all of these and we don't have one Ed, Edd and Eddy? I think that's a serious, I mean, obviously with some of them, it's like, you know, you can only do so many, but capturing the era of Cartoon Network with Dexter, Johnny Bravo, it's a miss. They did not include any of the Ed brothers. We need a series 3, and we need a Billy and a Mandy too. I mean, I know there's so many we need here, but I think Ed and Eddy is like the one that they completely missed the dartboard and hit an old lady in the eye, but it's okay. Her vision was already fading. But it's not okay because we need Ed and Eddy. Really weird they didn't include them. And it's like, you see that a lot with Ed, Edd and Eddy. So I don't know if it's like a licensing thing, but it's very few and far between they get included and stuff. And then now for the best one, the absolute best one in my opinion, because she has one piece of merch that exists as far as like figures and stuff like that go. Courage has a few different things. Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's from Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know, he has some plushies that exist, some Wendy's toys, and I think even Eustace is included in one of those Wendy's toys. Like, he's in the toy in a way. But Muriel only has one toy, and it's a minifigure from those old like capsule twist vending machines. And they go for like 50 to 60 bucks. Because it's the only Muriel. But now we have another Muriel, and it is this one, and she's holding a little puppy Courage, almost like when she first found him. Like, how absolutely precious.
What courage you have. Would you like to come home with me? I'll call you Courage. We'll have a grand time.
This is amazing. It is a little weird because you have the Courage, so then it's like she's with Courage but also holding Courage. You know, that would be like the equivalent of you going to like lunch with your mom and she has a baby version of you with her. It's like, I don't know if I like him. You know, this was supposed to be some quality time between me and you, and now there's just this guy who is me. Well, sometimes I don't like me. Most of the time I do, but you know, there's some days. We all have them. So I don't know, but I do appreciate it still. She's still very, very cute here. And I love his little fat belly in the freaking baby form. It's so cute, his little eyes. Okay, so that is all of them. And man, now that I have all of them out here, it is truly amazing how cool this set looks. Like, these almost look like something that could have like, do you remember, Ryan will pop some pictures of them? They're called nudes. Ryan, not those nudes. These nudes. Sorry, we had to get back to the point. The Cartoon Network had these little toy figures that would kind of like be in the bumpers of the show. I could see these being like something like that during the heyday of Cartoon Network. The colors are so beautiful and vibrant. I cannot wait to add these to my collection. They are absolutely beautiful. And I will guard them in my collection forever. Now let's unbox the Grail item that I told you guys about. I can't wait to share it with you. But you guys let me know, what was your favorite of all of the figures here? I think from from Series 2, I gotta say Muriel's my favorite. And it's unfortunate that we did not get a Mac though, since we had a blue. But here is the mystery unboxing. I want to say thank you guys so much for your support on this show. This has been a super long time coming. Honestly, I never got the notification for this when I first hit this goal. So I just pretty much put it on the back burner, and then recently I was like, let me fill out that paperwork so that way I can actually get one of these things for this channel. And that is this. The YouTube play button. So this is gonna be here in the cavern. We have the little note here, which I actually am fortunate enough that I have gotten pretty much every silver play button that YouTube's ever done. So like I have the original one they first did back in the day, and I have the different ones they released as they slowly got smaller and smaller. The first one's kind of small, but the first one actually was like made with like actual silver plating the little play button. Then it got bigger, but they didn't have the silver. And then it got smaller and smaller. But I actually really like the design on the new silver play button. It's really freaking beautiful. So there we go, Comfort Cartoons. And I also noticed they changed the note that it comes with. It used to have the same note for pretty much all of them, and now they kind of changed that up a little bit. I'm sure you heard this note be read by a million different YouTubers, so I'm not gonna read this for you guys. You just go find it online. It's cool though. But what I am here to talk to you about is I am going to be giving this away. I am going to be giving away a silver YouTube play button. So yes, to all of our amazing supporters here on YouTube, we are going to be giving this play button away on Patreon. I do have one more to put here in the collection, but I was able to get a second one as a team member play button. So I will be giving it away on Patreon just as a gift to the people that have been supporting on Patreon for so long. And for those of you guys who aren't already, a little incentive to maybe go check it out. You can sign up for as little as $2 a month, and there's different tiers, and depending on what tier you're in, you'll get an additional entry into the giveaway. And I'm probably going to be giving it away in maybe 30 days from today, let's say that. So you have about 30 days. If you guys are interested, go check out our Patreon. This is just a small little tiny gift as like, maybe it happens, maybe you win, maybe you don't. But overall, if you just want to support the show and you want to help keep us growing and doing bigger and better things, I will greatly appreciate it. Again, you can sign up for $2, literally less than the cost of a cup of coffee, and you get to help a small business and this show continue to grow. And you get a chance of winning our play button, and I'll sign it if you want me to. I won't sign it if you want me to. Whatever you want, it's yours. So you get to own your own play button for Comfort Cartoons. So the Patreon link will be down below. And for those YouTube members, I will also include YouTube members into the giveaway as well. So if you want to join through YouTube memberships right here on YouTube, you can as well too. The only thing is that the point of contact is a little bit more difficult than it is on Patreon. So if I reach out to whoever wins on YouTube members and I don't hear anything back, then I will then reach out to somebody on Patreon. So it just depends on who wins, but I will be including the YouTube members here as well too. So thank you so much to those of you guys that are YouTube members as well. But that is pretty much it for this one. Before we go anywhere, let's take a look at all Series 1 and Series 2 together. You know the drill. Scan it. All right, on that note, thank you so much for watching, beautiful people. I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome Cartoon Network video. You guys have really been enjoying the Cartoon Network content, so I'm gonna keep more of it coming. Right now, the Cartoon Network room is just not the best room to film in, but who knows, if I keep doing more Cartoon Network videos, you guys enjoy it, yeah, maybe I'll have to install some lights in there. It's just the lighting in there is really rough, and it's a lot smaller of a space, but if I can get some lights mounted up there with your guys' support on these videos, then, I would love to start filming some videos in there too. Cartoon Network is another part of my heart, so I'm really enjoying all the new content in that section of the cartoon world. But I'll see you guys in this video right here on your screen. I know you're gonna love it. As always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.